Hello. Sometimes you just have to do stuff to see how it works. Get out of here, Grant Kirkhope. So this one was Imakuni's theme from the trading card game Game Boy Color game. The one before it was Lavender Town Drum and Bass Remix. So, midis are fun. This is Route 1 Boss Remix. As I mentioned before, when I found this one, I was not expecting Grant Kirkhope style, but that's what it turned out to be. Anyways. Hello, and welcome. It is another time of Splatfest. Another day, I suppose. Oh, error code on the screen. So I'm not sure how well I'm feeling today, but sometimes you just gotta do stuff and see what happens, right? I gotta figure out what happens if I stream when I think I'm not feeling well. I don't know. Video games. I might be a little bit quiet. Like, in terms of behavior, not in terms of audio levels. But we'll see. Also, I've gotten to Fire Ruler +1 since the last one, which I stopped at Fire Champion, close to Ruler. So yeah, I guess I played some off-stream as well. As one does sometimes. So we'll see how this goes. It's probably fine if I'm a little bit less wacky than I was yesterday. I will, don't worry. This is what all those very unhelpful types of advice that you can find often say for stuff like depression, is just do stuff. I guess I'm following the unhelpful advice. I don't know. We will find out. It's not entirely depression related, for the record. Not that people show up at a Splatoon stream to hear about my problems. Seems like a pre-made team over there. That's what happens when you join Open. But I'm going to have to join Open in order to participate in the Tricolor Trip there when that begins. So, you know. Cool crap. I was expecting a pre-made team like this to destroy a little bit more than they seem to do. Like, no offense to the pre-made team here, of course. I just have expectations about being completely blown up. Oh. Hello. Oh, you're fine, don't worry. I just saw your messages. What you say is correct, I believe. Well, I mean, that accomplished something. Maybe. Ah, the lobs are being blobbed. I mean, the other way around. Lovable villain, you say. I think they turned it around at the end and got us. Not completely sure. Yep. Ah well. Such is the way of turf war. Such is the way. I did alright though. I forgot to become semi-transparent. Though I don't know how necessary that is in this game particularly, but, you know. How would you be able to see the menu prompt in the corner if I were not? And also whatever is actually there during actual gameplay. Whoop. Ah. Now this is the actual gameplay. It begins. Oh no. It continues to begin. Is it time for Nintendo servers to fall over? Quote-unquote servers? Is it time for Nintendo's netcode to fall over? Or is that just an unlucky streak of those? This could be the fabled Nintendo Online, yes. There have been some issues where Splatoon started to have no functionality whatsoever for people. It'd be kind of funny if that happened in the middle of a Splatfest. It may be happening right now. Maybe it's because I was transparent. Who knows? Ah, well, there's a battle. Okay, so it does kind of work right now. Ooh. There's a person on my team named Biscuit. And that is actually the name of a high-level professional player. But I would say the chances of this being the same Biscuit are not particularly high, if I had to guess. I don't know their affiliation in this Splatfest either. Ah, you recognize him as well. Well, we seem to be in danger regardless of the biscuit. The biscuit? Regardless of the person who's named Biscuit. Oh. Nice. I think we... yeah. Oh well. Despite the power of bread, we have lost. I did okay. One person on my team is +4. That's a pretty high number, honestly. That's about what I got to by the end of the last one. I think I'm almost at +2 for this one, though. Also, given that I was already at ruler when this started, I guess this is, in a way, kind of an example of what just a casual Splatoon stream would be like. Because I'm not attempting to achieve a specific goal here, since I've already reached the highest rank that quote-unquote matters within my Splatfest team. I mean, a casual Splatoon stream would likely include other modes besides Turf War. Or at least it would be possible. But yeah. I suppose this is also a casual Splatoon stream, like, anyway. I would say I'm behaving casually. For the most part. Nearsighted shooter mob. Well, I think the funniest part of that is that one person on my team is wearing the glassless glasses. So if they are truly nearsighted, they don't actually have any lenses to help with that. I guess there's not really anything going on in the lower right corner, so I could just be opaque if I wanted to be. What? Okay, I'll take it. What? I think I just... yeah. Well, I died. I guess... well, I mean, that'll cover up, like... some cards and stuff, so maybe not. Could have painted the spawn area. Still love this song. I don't know why I thought it would be a great idea to attempt to approach a dynamo roller from that angle, i.e. from underneath the dynamo roller. That is dangerous to do. Well, somebody got destroyed. I'll take one. Also, I said I'm not feeling well, but I wouldn't say I'm playing badly at the moment. The Splattershot Jr. is definitely the weapon I'm relatively the most comfortable with, I would say. So that makes sense. I should not have jumped out of the shield, though. Oh no. That was a... oh no. Ah, jeez. This has gone bad, suddenly. This is probably a 4 jump, ideally. Yeah. I probably could have done something a little bit smarter there. This just goes to show how quickly Turf War can turn around. Because of some mistakes. Maybe it's fine to be opaque? I don't know. Oh yeah, I didn't actually do that well at all in that one. I mean, I started off doing well, and then I just kind of made a bunch of mistakes in a row, I think. Happens sometimes. I don't mean that to disparage myself. That is just an observation. Another observation. I kind of feel like I'm behaving very differently from yesterday. Not in terms of gameplay, but in terms of streaming. Because I was goofy yesterday. Today I'm much more subdued. I mean, obviously, with me not feeling as well, potentially. I just think it's probably a pretty noticeable difference. Whereas with some other people, you might not be able to notice as much if they were in a different sort of mood or state. I am unsure. Mostly I'm just filling empty air by speaking at the moment. I wonder why matchmaking is starting to take longer. Ah, thank you. And hello. Ah, this is a fire versus fire match. Oh, I didn't see the autobomb there at all. It was blocked by my character. That's kind of funny. Missed the audio cue for it, I suppose. I can't help but wonder if I'm not placing my big bubblers in a very helpful way. I think that one went pretty well, yeah. Seems like it went quite well. Oh, that's good. I forgot to change my victory animation. It is the default one because I was using that one for when I was playing with the undercover umbrella. Time to scrub a t-shirt. Maybe it's time to dab, just a little bit. Oh. Too bad I've already maxed out my table turf rank. I dabbed. I kind of wish it was easier to get table turf cards, but they're not really... They don't have a use for me anymore, actually, at this point. Right. Dabbing is important. It's kind of funny to have me do the dab when I'm way more subdued right now. Ponder the board. I appreciate in this person's art that they've made Sprigatito have 4 out of 20 HP. They know what they're doing. By the way, I think it's about 7 minutes until we see the halftime results and tricolor unlocks. So that's exciting, maybe. Potentially. I'll just be sticking with the Splattershot Jr. for the rest of this, I think. At least for today. I say, addressing a question nobody asked. Bubble. I think it's funny that when the big bubbler is active, there's a whole bunch of stuff you just can't do. Can't go up the stairs. Can't access the menu if you're not already waiting for a match, etc. That's just how bubble work. Still have no idea what this says. I wonder if we will ever know. We won't know now, because right now it's battle time. Hmm. 3 misters and a gamer. What does that mean for us? Good place to put this. That was not where I wanted that to go. Oh no, I have been detected. Now I'm double detected because they can see the buff. Now I am the gamer. Ah. I just noticed that they have 3 squiffers. Somehow I didn't notice that because I was busy noticing their name that they were all using. Perhaps that's more worrying than the name. Sometimes you just truly become the gamer. Well, in my case, an Octoling and not an Inkling, but you know. Sometimes gamer. And there's the dab. I wonder if they've given us too much power by having the dab be in the first catalog. Seems dangerous. Alright, it's about to happen. The tables are about to turn. The tides are about to shift. Tides shift. The wheel of fate is going to spin. Possibly in a different direction? I don't know. Will Big Man's team be in first place in halftime once again and be forced to defend and then lose again afterwards? Or will something different happen? I think this is halftime, because it's when it started yesterday. Yep. Tis. It's going down. Traitorous dab. That's a good thing to think about. Halftime report. It's the moment of truth, but still anyone's game. The team currently in first is... It's Big Man again! No, poor Big Man. And Fire's losing. So Fry's in last again and Big Man's in first again at halftime. Is this just gonna happen every single time? Is Shiver going to win for the 3rd time in a row? Are Splatfests rigged? Who can say? Time for Big Man to get fucking destroyed. We will never see the alternative dialogue for a different scenario, because only Big Man can win halftime and then lose every time afterwards. And it's Sturgeon Shipyard again, too. This is the map that Tricolor was on the first time there was Tricolor. I think they've changed it slightly. Yeah, that's fine. Such is the nature of streaming, I suppose. Time for Big Man to perish once again. Yippee. How's everyone doing? in the plaza. I suppose I should fresh the weed cat. Fresh as a verb is weird. Anarchy Rainbow is still a great song, by the way. Oh, that's how you play Terraria, I think. Yeah, how's everyone doing in the stream chat as well as the in-game plaza? First play of the day. Neat, it's a banner. Pretty neat banner, actually. Don't think I see that one too often. Oh, and I also get a mystery box because I hit 80 in catalog, I think. What's in the mystery box? Whap. It's useless. It's not entirely useless. It's just not that interesting to me. Wow, a gray locker. Cool. Might as well buy it. What else we got in the shops? I will raise the star power of this. Sure. I will raise star power of this. Because I was actually trying to get quick respawn boots with that many slots, I think, just in case. And then, I don't have this furniture item. Well, locker decoration item. Well, anyway. R.I.P. Big Man. That's true. That was a classic mystery box experience way back in the day. I think that's still like my most popular Twitch clip that I have. Which is funny. I don't know if there's a problem with calling back to that. At least if there is, I can't think of it. Let's see if we can get into a tricolor turf war. RIP to my friends on Team Water who must defend now. There are two of them at least. I think I am the only person who chose fire, which is funny. I can't help it if I had a personal epiphany and discovered my connection to the element of fire prior to the Splatfest being live. That sort of thing just happens with Splatoon, right? Not just me. This drink is invulnerable to my attacks. Both of them. They should just make armor out of this drink bottle and plastic. You would be impervious. Well, thank you. Well, this is not a tricolor turf war. I don't remember if they've adjusted the rate of these. I think they might still just not happen very often. Everybody is excited and saying booyah many times. Here's an unrelated thing I'm pondering right now, given my more subdued mood today. I wonder how difficult it is for VTubers who have a character that they have to, like, be, to stay in character. I think most characters in that manner are more of the high energy type, So they would be expected to be high energy even if they were feeling as I am, i.e. more subdued. Whether or not I'm feeling bad, I'm not entirely sure. This is more of a normal for me, I guess. But, and then conversely, if one were feeling more high energy, or quote-unquote good, but their character was more subdued, would it be more difficult to play a high-energy character in a subdued mood, or the opposite? This is what I'm pondering. I've also just had an adjacent thought, and died. The adjacent thought is, during the time of Splatoon 2, VTubers were not yet the craze, and all of the rage, and similar phrases like that. But during Splatoon 3, they certainly have become a notable presence. Almost died to a curling bomb, which is rare. Do you think there will be a sudden, like, which VTuber is the best Splatfest out of fucking nowhere? Like how PSO2 has a VTuber collab ongoing, or had one or something? That would be funny, I think. Which VTuber is Big Man's favorite VTuber? Which VTuber is Shiver's favorite VTuber and prize? You'd be able to get, like, the VTuber clothing or something. They had a Squid Girl collab in the first game. Something of that nature isn't entirely out of the question. Not to mention the sponsored Splatfests for stuff like Transformers and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There could just be a HoloLive one out of nowhere. A surprise ambush by VTubers. It's more likely than you think. I got 3 silver medals. We won, but I did not perform expertly. 3 dabs. I've not yet seen a victory screen with 4 dabs on it, I think. First win of the day. Because the day has rolled over. The 3/4 dab. Sometimes different situations call for different amounts of the dab. And to be fair to the random person, the dab does require you to get to level 98 in the catalog. And while I am level 80 on the second catalog, which is just mystery boxes every 10 levels after the initial rewards from the first catalog, that doesn't mean it's easy to get here. I did play the game a fair bit, I would say. The real question is, what is the second catalog going to have? How could they surpass the dab as a high-level catalog reward? I'm assuming other meme dances are going to show up, or like an emote that's all the Splatoon 1 victory animations or something. That would be desirable for many. In Splatoon 1, the victory animation, if you're using a Splatling, is well known, because at least for the female Inkling, if they won using a Splatling, they would be very happy looking and hug it, and it was cute. This is important, and they haven't brought it back. I should know better than to try and engage in a 1v1 combat scenario when using the Splattershot Juno. Unfortunately, sometimes I desire violence. You can hear it in my voice that I desire violence right now. Just kidding, no you can't. My motives are mysterious. Sometimes it works. Depends on the weapon that you're fighting specifically and the person. But you know. Like that person was just rolling. That person was just rolling but with a brush for some reason. That person was fighting multiple individuals. That person didn't understand the barrier. That person was struggling to climb a wall. Really, the definition of a 1v1, I guess, is kind of vague. Everyone has been destroyed. Some Splattershot Junior players on my team, including myself, just over here harassing everybody. In situations like this, I feel very rude at times. All is rude in war, as they say. They're always saying it. Violence. Hooray! A significant degree of violence. I did destroy the most enemies, but not in the way where I got the most assists also. Indeed. Kill. 13 is a lot. But I didn't get overall splatter. Because the other Splattershot Junior got 14. Fair enough. I'm glad that the Splattershot Junior is the player that's sticking with me because they seem very good. Not that I'm super concerned about winning or anything. I wonder if I will see a tricolor turf war this time. By the way, that's what happens if you try to throw a bomb where bombs don't go. It just disappears. This is also not a tricolor turf war. However, there's a person on my team named Transgo. Shoutouts to them. Trans pride. Hell yeah. Trans rights are human rights. I probably don't really need to say that because I am trans, but actually everybody needs to say that. feel like I should have been punished for that behavior, but I died. I mean, I didn't die, actually. The opposite of what I said. When I say I should have been punished, I feel like, in video game terms, I should have been killed. Well, I mean, in video game... Never mind. I'm going to stop trying to clarify words that are understandable. Probably. You know what I mean. If anyone doesn't know what I mean, then... yeah. That is just what people say in video games when an action is reacted to in a counterattack sort of fashion. Especially in fighting games. Everyone knows that, probably, though. Never mind. I'll stop. My words are spiraling out of my control a little bit. Also, like, just filling air with words again. Anyway. Brain empty, only bombs. Whoa. Oh dear. I am not understanding why I'm alive. Still. I feel like there were many instances where I should have been killed. I did get killed in the end. But I feel like I survived a lot more than is reasonable. The number of dabs has severely decreased. I think there have been moments where I was the only one not dabbing on a victory screen, when I had the capability to do so. So if I remain in dab mode, eventually, theoretically, we could see 4 dabs at once. If I did see 4 dabs, it was on a game where I lost, and I got heavily dabbed upon. Still cannot ambush Team Water or Team Grass outside of combat. Ah, now that's a tricolor turf war. One is actually occurring. Alright. Splattershot Jr. friends. Let's see if we can do something. Oh dear. Ah. They added these barriers in the center. I believe that's the difference. So the defending team does have a better position to defend from. Team Grass, no, we are not enemies. Ah. Yeah, it seems like The center position is a lot stronger this time. What? You know, fair enough. I underestimated you. I don't know why I decided to go with Star Fox 64. Ah. Barry has been called for. That will have to wait for a second. As long as one of the attacking teams can win. It seems like Team Splattershot Jr. is having a bit of a struggle in this case. I would say the attacking teams are not particularly coordinated at this time. Almost. Grass is doing a bit better than we are. Maybe we should paint some of this area. Let's do that. Ah! Okay, we don't have enough time to actually accomplish anything. I think. Shucks.
What the hell?
I agree, Barry. Probably. I think that I don't remember if I've seen the defending team win before. I think I might have. Dang. Dang, we tried. Can't say we did a great job that time. Those barriers in the center must really help. But also that was a good team of water defenders. How is Ben feeling about this? Neutral, I would say. I wonder if it's Ben of Toho fame. Or just two Ben. Who can say, really? Back to regular. Someone has the title The Great Manta Ray on the enemy team. Someone is named Purple, also. That might have been the same person, actually. I wonder what this map would be like on Tricolor. I imagine they don't have a Tricolor Turf War version of every map. I think they only have 3. And we've only seen 2 so far. I don't know why I thought this would be a good position for the bubble. There might be a better weapon to use for the situation that we're in. Because I am in line with Ben over here. And if we're both using the Junior, as a 2-person team, we don't have a lot of variety. The Junior's not a bad weapon, but it kinda needs other weapons as support. The problem is that it's the weapon I'm good at. And I wouldn't be surprised if it were the case for Ben Ben as well. I could try some other stuff, but I don't know, that might be risky. Undercover Brella, I feel like, is especially a bad idea in use. That didn't go well. Especially a bad idea in Tricolor, because you only have 2 people on your team. And Undercover is a weapon where you need to cover for the weaknesses of it, which is a lot of things right now. Understandable. Well, we were struggling a bit in the first part of that, but we reversed the situation, I think. Indeed we did. Perhaps I should try, like, one of the splatter shots or something? Oh, that's Orbo. I guess I should probably elaborate on what that even means. But also, I think it's funny if I just say, that's Orbo. Sorry, Ben Ben, I must, scrub the t-shirt. So, I started writing a vote adventure thing on my Twitter, again, as I do. Which is vote adventure monsters this time. And I was like, I'm going to need to make some monster designs for this. And then I was like, but what if I shitpost, actually? What if I just make a monster that's a circle with eyes and then another smaller circle and call it Orbo? And then I immediately fell in love with Orbo. So now Orbo's here. Orbo is the kind of creature where if you encountered Orbo in a video game, the flavor text would say, that's Orbo. Watch out for Orbo's special ability, the Orbo attack. Orbo attacks when they do the Orbo attack. Be careful. What would be a good idea, though? Mini Splatling is kind of fun, but also Stamp is bad. The real question of Splatoon is what's cooler, the splatter shot or the hero shot replica? Functionally, they are the same. In this model, your hand is just floating there, so that means the splatter shot is better. The Splash-O-Matic is actually considered very meta right now, I believe, because everybody loves the crab tank. Which is a good situation to have, where everyone loves the crab tank. I wish the jet squelcher had a better set of other weapons with it. Maybe I'll just try regular splatter shot a little bit. But first, I'm going to be right back. And that means it's time for everybody to enjoy some sort of Pokemon MIDI that I have. How about this funny MIDI rendition of the Guzma battle theme? I see it's become polka time. I love MIDI instruments, I really do. I feel like this particular MIDI fits extra well with the Sucrose activities on the waiting screen currently. Anyways. Hello. I am here again. I feel like This stream that I'm doing right now... Oh, also, hello. Welcome. I think this stream that I'm doing right now is proving to me a little bit that I can stream okay on days when I'm not feeling the greatest. I'll have to try and keep that in mind. Probably. Now, I'm not that great with the splatter shot. I wouldn't say I'm that great in general at the game, but I'm better with the splatter shot vehicle. But for the sake of variety, I will play a slightly different weapon. The Trizuka is, I think, the part of this weapon that I really struggle with using correctly. It's a bit difficult to get practice with aiming a special weapon. You really have to build up to it, of course. You don't get to shoot it as often as you get to shoot your main weapon. Obvious statement. Still true. Sometimes obvious things are true. I've got a Charger player on my team named Smolny Gay. And a star, I think that was in between the words. Powerful set of attributes on that player. Sniper, Smol, Gay. I think I'm just instinctively playing like a support weapon, even though I'm not one. Oh, the splatter shot has been a support weapon before. I probably should have attempted to avoid the missiles slightly more than I did. I'm already feeling like the splatter shot is not a great choice for me. Well, you can only learn things by trying. That's not entirely true. More like you can only try things by trying them, which is just redundant. You can only have a tautology if you have a tautology. Yeah, maybe not this weapon, I think. I'm really looking forward to Catalog 2, or Season 2, because I need to have more than one weapon I'm comfortable with. I wonder how much content will show up in Season 2. Because in previous Splatoon games, the way they updated stuff was having a lot of more slow, gradual updates. Like that one, well, at least. So like every other week, I think they would add like a couple things, but this time they're doing really big updates every 3 months, which is way different. I wonder what exactly that will entail. I have bazooka. It's not useful right now because the game is over. But that's fine. We did it, though. 2 silvers. The worst you can do while winning, I think. Actually, no, I think you could get 1 silver and still win, probably. Or maybe nothing? I don't know. I think I've gotten no medals and technically won. Well. What else can we try? This would go comedically poorly. I have a win streak with the Jet Squelcher, but it's by complete coincidence, and not really of my own doing. I like the Jet Squelcher in theory, but I think the kit that it has is not very good. And I'm also not excellent at aiming it. So if there's a better Jet Squelcher kit, that might be good. Yeah. I'll try it a bit. Seems that I have small gay on my side. The angle shooter also is not very helpful in any way. Nobody likes the angle shooter. In concept, the angle shooter is kind of neat. It's just not helpful. I believe, according to one person who looked in the files, though, I only saw this with one person, so it might not be accurate. The second Jet Squelcher kit might be the Nightmare kit that was from Hell. Like a combination of the 2 meta Jet Squelchers of previous. Meaning Burst Bomb and Tentamissiles. So if Tentamissile farming Jet Squelcher is back, people will fear this and be sad about it. I'm guessing they will probably nerf Pentamissiles in some capacity in this patch, or in this balance update patch stuff season, you know. Ow. Let's pretend I hit that angle shooter throw on purpose, because it would be cool if that was true. I mean, I did technically aim for them, so I guess I hit them on purpose with it. But I didn't expect to hit. Inkback is also, I think, a difficult special to properly use. I'm not using it well here. guess the real benefit of angle shooter is how dang cheap it is to fire. That shouldn't have gone wrong, did it? Take that, Tempest. Well, I did better with the Jet Sculpture than I had been when I last tried it. For what that's worth. I don't think we won, though. Just barely. Honestly, if I had continued firing my main weapon instead of using the ink back in the final seconds, we could have won, I think. It could have been possible. I think that might be on me. Yeah, maybe I'll keep trying this. I don't think I have a good gear setup for it right now. Inksaver sub is thoroughly unnecessary with the Jet Sculpture, I would guess. Let's take a look at the internet. You can't see it, but I'm looking at the internet. On the internet, we'll learn what people use for this weapon. What do people think of the Jet Sculpture on the internet? Special charge? Inksaver main? I guess that makes sense. Run speed? I can see it, I guess. Well, definitely not Inksaver sub, though. By the way, I have the amiibos, which means I have these shoes over here. Those are some pretty good boots, actually. Hello. I also have these other shoes. I kind of hate the name of this shoes. Why did you call it this? That's potentially criminal. What's a good idea? I did see Inksaver main as being used with this weapon. So maybe these interesting shoes. Are there shoes in reality that are shaped in this way? What is the purpose of this shoe form? Also, hello. Did I say hello already? Hello. I don't understand the purpose of this shoe form, but I'm sure there is one, and it'd be interesting to know if it did exist. Exhausted? That's just true. I can make my title Exhausted Streamer and be 100% accurate. Neat. I may be exhausted, but I'm still fighting. Oh yeah, I got a new, I got a new banner. You know, you probably could hide a sandwich there. Pretty smallish sandwich. Not that I would be likely to have a larger sandwich than that. And also, I think just shoe being absorbed in... The essence of shoes being absorbed into a sandwich would make the sandwich unpalatable, I would say. That was quite a sentence that I just said with my mouth. With my words. I've used my words to say a sentence that was quite something. Anyway, let's continue trying Jet Sculpture. I like this weapon a lot in theory, and if they add a different kit for it, a communication error will occur. It's fine. That just sort of happens. Look at how little paint the angle shooter creates. This is probably the lowest amount of ink any single button press can create in this game. I feel like they've got to buff the angle shooter as well. But what will they do? Starting to see a lot of people who've won times 100 or times 333 battles, and I have yet to actually encounter one of those at all in this game. Cool angle that I shot. What is the actual range of this thing? That was launched a little bit too far. Ah! Well, I did trade with the charger. That at least does something. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I have to remember that this is kind of a backline weapon as well. I think I've gotten a little bit better at aiming since the last time I tried this, just by like playing the game. How far does this go? Oh wow, it does go that far. Okay. I can, in fact, harass the snipers with it a little bit. Not in a particularly meaningful way, because it doesn't do very much damage. But it does let everyone know, hey, there's a charger over here. A little bit better at aiming, I said. Not, like, significantly so. Yeah, I'm not doing as well in this round, as you can see by my score. I do think a big part of that is that the kit for this weapon is not super useful. Angle shooter is kind of fun conceptually, but it needs to do something else. I think we win, but I don't feel like it was due to my contribution. Super jump spot, though. That means I did backline work correctly. 3 dabs out of 4 once again. Once again, we do not have dab 4 present. One day we will see the fabled 4th dab. I do kind of like this weapon, and I think I will keep trying it. It's at least considered better than the undercover umbrella, which I also kind of like. one can think of this as preparation for the oncoming better weapon kits and balance changes. I'm getting better at aiming. A little bit. Yeah, you can see that angle shooter only does 30 damage with a direct hit, which is not very much. That's actually less damage than a single shot of this relatively low damage weapon. And if angle shooter doesn't directly hit, all it does is mark the target. I think it marks them for less time than like ink mines and the point sensor even. A communication error. I think I probably need to focus more on painting when using this weapon. I need to play it like a support that happens to have range. But I also need to try and contribute to ongoing fights from afar. Which would be easier if I had a better sub-weapon. And then I need to use the ink vacuum when my team tries to move in, so that kind of requires coordination, which is less likely to happen in a random situation. What is the range? Okay, it can't hit there. Unless I just have to aim slightly higher. You can see a little aiming reticle. Okay, so it goes from this distance. Well, so much for testing that further. I was going to attempt to compare the angle shooter range to the other. Alright then. I think there were 3 separate people in this area? In this room. With 3 stars to their, or 2 stars in their username. The one thing that's throwing me off about the angle shooter is that it seems to consistently go lower than I expected. So it's like also just kind of difficult to aim. Ah! I somehow didn't process that there was a brush there. Blobs are being lobbed in my location. This is unfortunate. Wow, the 52 gal shots went farther than I expected them to, in that case. Not the best place to use this. How'd you get up there? I just now realized they were telling me to super jump. Time to stand inside of the beams and be destroyed. Alas. Number 1 assist. Oh. You can look at the map during this moment? I didn't know that. I accidentally pushed that button. I do have a few sub-abilities of intensify action, I'm realizing. I probably need to remember to try and jump in a fight more often, because that does throw off aim. That is a good defensive technique, and intensify action does reduce the RNG in shots while jumping. Yeah, I got the +1. Hello. I am close to +2. Can't jump too much because that could be predictable. I don't know. Oh. A tricolor. You're cool too. So, there. Interesting. A jet squelcher in a tricolor situation. Alright. Fire friend, let's do our best. You know, I think having a long-range weapon could be helpful in this environment. Sure does appear. Oh. Ah. Every time we try and grab the ultra signal, we do get more progress towards taking it. So it is always useful to try and grab it. That was foolish. I pushed a little bit too far forward. Definitely seems like this map has gotten better for the defense squad, though. Oh, that's nothingness. Do you ever just forget where a void is and then fall into it? I kind of do that sometimes, it seems. Oh, jeez. Too many angle shooters for no reason. Accidentally didn't have any ammo. Really gotta try and use the high ground for my advantage, well, I would guess. Nah. Well, wow, it seems like it's a lot more difficult to breach the enemy defenses now. Or Team Water is just good. Two out of 4 dabs on Team Water. I think I'm doing better with the jet sculpture than I was last time I tried it, which was not on screen, so you cannot really judge that for yourself. Ah, so close. Only one more battle of having a ticket active too, so I'll have to use ticket. It's not impossible with how Water seems to have been doing from my personal observations that Big Man might actually win this time. Despite being on defense. Water won the sneak peek. Water, I think, has a shot at winning popularity, and Water is winning at halftime. So depending on how things go, I would say there's pretty decent odds that Big Man could finally keep the lead the entire time. Truly the biggest man that he could be. Turnip is the name of someone on my side. And they have Steve. Remember the backline position. Are they hiding against the wall? I wonder. One or more players disconnected shortly after the battle began. Disconnected players will be yeeted into the sun, but the battle will not count for players who remained unyeeted. Tricolor. Okay, Peregrine. Let's try our best. Ah. It does seem like the rate of tricolor battles has increased, and also this map is much kinder to the defensive team than it was. I seem to be struggling to aim. That wasn't a good. That wasn't a good angle for that, or a good angle for approach. Hello everybody who is here now. Hope you are doing well. I am trying the jet squelcher to. Team Grass, no, what are you doing? We are not enemies. Candyman. Why would you push into my base this way? Do you not know the objective, Candyman? I will have to destroy you for your hubris, unfortunately. I seem to be struggling to hit anything. Defense team is not holding as much map this time, at least. I don't know why I did that. Once again, using the ink pack in the last. Oop, there goes a Joy-Con. Well, shucks. I have not won a tricolor on attack yet. That's very interesting. I'm using a weapon that's I'm not the greatest with either, so. I am Fire Ruler +2 though. I'm going to insist on continuing to try the Jet Squelcher. Despite everything. I like the weapon a lot in concept. Just not this piece of marker, which is literally what the angle shooter is, by the way, I think. You can't see it. I've already seen more tricolor battles in this Splatfest than I did in the previous one, and they've only been available for like an hour and 16 minutes or so. There's another one. Defense team has 2 arrow sprays. Interesting. Hey, why are you over here already? Stop this. I seem to be able to hit people like a couple times with Jet Squelcher, but then like I miss. Perhaps a weapon like Jet Squelcher struggles a lot in an environment where you don't have a full team of 4. This was not helpful. I got destroyed. Admittedly, I also just don't really have a grasp on how to use the ink vac effectively without a telepathic communication with my ally of some sort. I can at least cover some ground. I have to try moving in. Oh. Well. I don't know why that worked or what exactly worked, but hey, we did it. We got the Ultra Signal. We did it. We got the magic yarn. I don't know why that popped into my brain. Actually, I guess it's pretty obvious with the sentence structure. God, I really can't consistently hit people for being so. I should have let grass get that. Also, I'm noticing that despite our hold of the Ultra Signal, water is still kicking our butt. God, I really can't kill for garbage. I've totally got this Ultra Signal, everybody. I got it. It'd be really funny if I killed the game by doing that. Okay, it just had to process something. Yeah, that's another loss. Mayhap the Jet Squelcher is not a good idea. Oh, it had the because one or more players was not able to continue error at the top. I think someone disconnected at the very end, possibly on purpose. Alright, what weapon can I try to use here? I don't want to just use only the Splattershot Jr. for the rest of my entire life. I say as if there isn't an update approaching. I could try sniping. That would be funny, right? It'd be funny if I tried to snipe, wouldn't it? Would it be funny? Should we find out? How do you build for sniper again? Oh boy. Time to look at the internet. Once again, it's the internet. Looking at builds on the internet, because I don't know what to do. I know you have to have Respawn Punisher and be a jerk. Okay, I guess this is fine for headwear, except for Intensify Action, because you don't need that on a sniper ever. Never in your entire life will you need this as a sniper. Probably these would be better. Then I guess like swim speed, probably. And then put Respawn Punisher on my shirt like a very rude individual who uses a sniper rifle. I mean charger. This is how one uses a charger. Watch out, Team Fire. Yes, I have to warn my own team to watch out because I'm not practiced with this weapon. Scrub it. It is fun when you snipe successfully, but I wouldn't say that I'm good at it. And I will keep calling it a sniper rifle, even though that's not accurate, because it's a charger. Perhaps. I believe I need to use another ticket. I will use a random drink ticket. Well, I will use this drink ticket again, at least. Because this way I can scrub the shirt more often, I think. Probably. Alright. Let's see if I can play Charger, everybody. So far so good. I've done it. I missed. Now I will die. Battle time happened right as my charge completed. Fire Ruler +2. Rat. It's me, the E-Leader player who we've already lost a person on our team. Me, the person who definitely plays, yep. Such is the way of things. Sometimes this just happens, and it's normal and fine. Whoops. I forget you can hold a charge. I don't think it's actually that useful to do very often. Tricolor. Alright. Oh no. Nue of Toho is on one of the enemy teams. Using a Splatana. Nue's famous sword. That she's always got. One or more players disconnected shortly after the battle began. I forgot to change my shirt to have Respawn Punisher also, for the record. I think I've already decided I don't actually want to play Charger right now. I am too afraid. I hit keep going by mistake. I suppose we will continue as usual then. Speaking of that phrase, did you know they're remaking the Oregon Trail? That's weird, isn't it? The only situation where you can advertise dysentery as a classic obstacle that's returning. And they did do that. I forget the date that it's happening, but I think it's pretty soon, if not already. Back to the regular. All of the bacon. Hey, I just noticed that I think the chat is displaying weird in certain instances. Thank you, technology. It might be when someone has a moderator icon. But I don't know if I noticed that earlier. Oh, no, it was just a weird one-off instance. Here's a demonstration of how I can't aim very well with the sniper rifle. I say and then immediately kill someone, although they were standing still. Still funny timing, though. I can get this one. Nope. I did that. Should put these. Well, I did better than I expected to. Definitely not a pro Charger player by any means. Though I think I probably did help. Super jump spot. Three out of 4 dabs once again. Always, never will the legendary 4th dab occur. Okay, 8 is pretty good. Maybe I'll keep trying sniper rifle for a bit. I should change to have respawn Punisher. Because Ninja Squid is a little redundant for a backline weapon. You know, I could have done something about that when I was trying the Jet Sculpture as well, actually. Something about using a charger while wearing sunglasses is also kind of funny to me. I feel like that would make it difficult to see. And thus, snipe. Also, Respawn Punisher, root ability, truthfully. I forgot what I was doing for a second. Very mean to put on anything. Little buddy is here. But what if? There was 2 of Little Buddy! Clones. I have the new amiibos, is the thing. In fact, I probably participated in enough battles that I could retrieve rewards from said amiibos. Right now. Maybe? Let's find out. Let's show the viewers how I've spent money on a video game. And own products. Let's show everyone my incredibly creative names for these amiibo. Just kidding, they're named the colors that they are. Well, that's one. So I guess I am earning shirts right now, which are not usable during this, of course. I do like the designs and animations for these. Thanks for buying me a karate uniform, Blue Octoling. And in case you were hoping the small fry... yes, that is exactly what the Inkling gives you. In case you were wondering, the small fry does not have dialogue, just narration. And they give you, like... So the 3 amiibo costumes are like a delinquent costume, some sort of Mad Max situation, and also like a Karate Kid situation. Mad Max situation being small fries present to you. I think I agree with that statement. For those who don't know, this is a classic individual who always posts about how they love money and Irish Spring deodorant in every Splatfest. And also outside of Splatfest. They have existed since the 2nd game, I've heard. They have a brand and they're sticking to it. I suppose that's admirable in a sense. They are doing a jig, which does seem appropriate. Alright, let's try and use the E-Leader with the rudest ability. If you don't know, Respawn Punisher means that anyone you kill takes longer to respawn, and also if you die, you take longer to respawn. The secret of Respawn Punisher is that it actually makes death less frustrating because it cannot occur as often. You have to you get like a little cooldown period every time you get destroyed. The other secret to Respawn Punisher is that honestly it's really rude as like a design concept. But I feel like it would be really understandable if they changed it in some way. Design concept. Make other people have less fun playing the game. Even though I just explained how dying taking longer actually is helpful in some weird ways. Waddle Dude. Now that's scary. Okay, we've got a Hydra and an E-Leader on Team Fire over here. We are not going to paint very much, I'll tell you that much. Unless we simply get the Ultra Signal, I guess. Oh, well. Well, at least we'll probably win because grass is winning. Now is a great time to try and paint. Maybe. Aha. Hold on, let me claim that I'm bad at sniping real quick. Right after nailing 2 shots in a row. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's possible for Hydra and E-Leader team of 2 to paint the most unless we got both of the Ultra Signals. Sorry, Waddle Dude. However, if grass wins, we win, and grass won, so we win. Not quite as much of a win, but still a win. We get to nod. It is impossible to have 4 dabs as a victor in the attack on this mode. Alright, maybe it's possible for me to be good at charging. If I kept practicing at it, it's possible I could become, like, actually good at it? Maybe? I don't know. I guess I've committed to having this team of 2 in case we run into tricolor again. Which is, maybe a bit odd, but I don't know. Congratulations on leveling up 2 hours ago, Tam. I love to learn about events that occurred semi-recently. Oh no, Chorus. Watch out for the voice samples counting down in the battle theme. Chorus's true ultimate attack. I guess. Do they count up or do they count down? Blah. Not doing too great this time. Unfortunately. Can't win all of those. Those being game. Question mark? One dab. Only Colress dabs. I don't think that's in character for Colress of Pokemon. Popular target. Yeah, I didn't help too much that time. But the only way to get better at sniping is to practice it. I'm gonna get that target. The slow charge is always very funny to me when you're out of ink. very I'm gonna get you kind of moment. Wow, good aim. Wow, good aim. There is a slight travel time on even the sniper shot, which is why sometimes it looks like maybe I should have hit, but I don't. Because you do have to account for that. Time for this again. Cool. Dang. It was worth a shot. I thought maybe the Booyah Bomb had happened, but I think it got canceled. Sorry, Team Grass. That was unnecessary. Aha! Aha! I don't know if that'll do enough in this last moment. Chaos, chaos. I think that secured blue not winning. Oh! Hell yeah. Surprise. Team backline with the most ink. I will admit that Charger is really fun when it's working, or like when I'm doing well with it. It's really fun to just point at someone and be like, perish. And the sound is very satisfying. Good job, Maggie. Toadette and Calcium, both with a trademark symbol. I was killed. In cold blood. It's always in cold blood though, because like, you know, cold-blooded creatures are. Gotta be careful. Now that was fun. Foolish of me, I admit. Got a little bit too eager to shoot gun. That was also a very bad idea. What am I doing trying to jump forward? However, shooting that ninja squid as they were flying towards me was very funny. Oh no. I'm the only dab, but everyone else is doing the same emote. Now I am the outlier. I wonder how much quick respawn it takes to counter respawn Punisher. This is neither here nor there. But I don't have another Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope video for tomorrow. I were truly dedicated to content question mark, maybe I would like go do that right now, but I'm not sure. It's probably fine to not have one literally every single day, right? I also don't really know what to write for Vote Adventure tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a day of... Actually, there's no updates for anything. Oops. But I need to remember not to stress over stuff. Seems like blue team knows what to do about backline. And has the tools to deal with it. Ba-da-ba-da. Dare you to show up around this corner. Fair enough. Bad move. Bad play. They've locked us into base pretty good. Jeez. God. Jeez. Wow, blue team is really completely destroying everybody right now. I got one of them once. At least there's that. I don't know why I thought I could do anything effective against that weapon at point blank range. I think this is the most thoroughly owned I've been so far. Youch. That's the most thoroughly owned attack teams have been in Tricolor that I've ever seen. Once again, 3 dabs. We will never see the fabled 4th. Unfortunately, I must depart in order to remove abilities from my shirt. Oh, I would have had to depart regardless. Farewell, Maggie. You were a good teammate. By the way, the E-Leader's really shiny. So yeah, Charger seems kind of fun, but it feels like I either am doing pretty well or pretty poorly with it. Anyways, that might be a good... This might be a good time to call the stream for now. It's been going for 2 hours, 42-ish minutes, 41 minutes, and 26 seconds. I did already say I'm not sure I'm feeling that well right now. And I have been more subdued relatively. So I should be kind to myself and try not to make the stream too much stream. So, thank you all for watching. I will try to stream more Splatfest tomorrow as well, in all likelihood. I didn't notice this cool rug here before. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Trying to get a good angle. Deep cut there. That's still pretty good. I still really like their colors for this one. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you again on the next stream. Farewell. By the way, I updated the YouTube URL on this screen, because YouTube allows me to actually have a consistent username now, I guess. Though there is an @ sign. Took them a while. Good night, everybody.